AsalaamuAlykum, I'm your sister Naomi Saif. Today I wanted to talk about staying healthy and exercise during Ramadan. So we all know that during the month of Ramadan, it can be very difficult to exercise, to pay attention to what you're eating, even when, we're not eating, but to pay attention to what we're eating during iftar, during our suhoors. So I wanted to share a little bit of what we do, my husband and I, in order to keep ourselves healthy, to try to keep ourselves healthy with the permission of Allah, and just some things that we do with our day-to-day and that we really especially kind of like pay close attention to make sure that we do during the month of Ramadan, especially because the time is limited to when we can get these nutrients into our body, when we can get these ingredients in our body. So the number one thing is we have a drink called Morning Glory, and it is green tea or black tea, but green tea, and what we add is a fresh lemon, not a little fresh. It's one thing that we try to do is everything has to be fresh. A fresh lemon, slice it. Depends how we feel. If we really want to cleanse, it's the whole lemon. Squeeze the whole lemon with into the cup of already brewed tea. We add, this is broken. We add cinnamon. We add honey. Trade your sugar for honey. And all-time favorite, everyone's favorite, is apple cider vinegar. Now, this is going to cleanse you. This is going to rejuvenate you. Apple cider vinegar is going to wake you up. Yes, it is. Sometimes it heats you up. And you don't even have to do a lot. Just maybe like half a spoonful, whatever is best for you. Start small. So we drink that drink every day outside of Ramadan, but we try to make sure we have it with our suhoor. So we have the tea. Again, it is lemon, honey, cinnamon, apple cider vinegar. Another thing that we add, either in a separate tea or now during Ramadan, we are incorporating it into one tea, is we add black seed. And I believe there is a hadith where the Prophet ﷺ said that black seed can cure anything except death. So we take we grind it, and we take maybe like half a spoonful and add it to the tea. Also, flax seed. This is usually grind. My husband grinds it, and then the same thing. So we make like this power tea. We have the tea. Then we have water. And I'm a breakfast person. And so we eat. So sometimes I have, for example, toast with coconut oil and scrambled eggs. With my scrambled eggs, I like to, prepare it in the frying pan with a little bit of olive oil. And then I put like a spoonful of sofrito. I will put things in the description box, and you can look up some recipes. But all it is, it's a mix of vegetables. Now, if I don't have sofrito, all I do is I cut up some red, green, and yellow bell peppers, slice them thinly, just throw them in the saucepan with the olive oil, let them saute a little bit, put some cilantro in it, put some red onion if I have it, and then throw 1 or 2 eggs, scramble it up, and have it with my toast with coconut oil, along with my tea, and then along with a glass of ice, not ice, but of water. Hydrate yourself. So another breakfast idea that I feel it works the best, even though sometimes I don't like having oatmeal. I used to love oatmeal. I don't know what happened, but oatmeal is really awesome with keeping you from feeling the hungers of fasting for a suhoor. So we have regular oats. These say quick oats, but we don't usually get these quick oats. But anyways, you just take, I don't do microwaves. We don't even own a microwave. We haven't owned a microwave in years. But you just take, you boil water. I put like a pinch of salt. I put, my husband likes it with raisins. We then scoop up the oats. It doesn't take long to make. And then and my kids love it this way too. I put coconut oil. I put a little bit of vanilla. I put a little bit of milk, and I put honey and cinnamon. So those are a few things that we do in order to help keep us healthy during the fast, especially during suhoor and also during iftar. The dates. I'm not a big fan of dates, but I know that they help regulate your sugar level. So even before I start my fast, I try to at least get one date in before I make my intention and make my fast, inshallah. And so even with breaking my fast, something fresh, a date, a piece of fruit, and water. Please stay away from these sports drinks. All we need to do is look into the internet and look into just the various studies as to especially to the effects that these sports drinks do. They actually make you thirsty. They actually have way more sugar, especially Gatorade. So if you're thirsty, have you some good old-fashioned water. And if you want to be fancy, put some lemon in it. Put whatever you want in it. Put some strawberries, whatever you got to do. But keep it simple and stay away from the packaged and the processed and those get healthy quick. Being healthy is not convenient. It's not. You're going to have to get in the kitchen. You're going to have to slice and dice. You're going to have to spend time. So, and my last half of this is the exercise. I keep it simple. I've probably never even been into a gym, although I would like to go. I just haven't had the time in my life to. But what I do is squats and side bends. So keep it simple. Now, I don't suggest you do this while you're fasting. Either do this in the morning. I'm really not a morning person to that nature. Plus, my time is super limited. I have to get the kids up. I have to, make sure everyone has suhoor. And then we start our fast. And then we make our fajr, inshallah. So what I do is after we break our fast and after we have our iftar, and now, I've had my water. We try to make sure we eat real food. It's very tempting, especially when you're in the masjid, to grab the chips, to grab the donuts, to grab those things. And not to say you can't treat yourself every once in a while, but not every single day. Be careful. Again, these scientific ingredients are in there. This is like working out and then going to a fast food restaurant to treat yourself. You're going backwards. So if your goal is to really be healthy, pay attention to what you're putting in your body. Keep it simple. Water, tea, coffee in moderation. Stay away from sugar. Cane sugar, I think, is okay. Also in moderation. Lots and lots and lots of water. Stay away from pop. Even watch your juice. Read the ingredients. Those scientific fancy words that are in the ingredient list, it may make us feel like, oh, this is some fancy new thing. No, that's a chemical. That means that product that you're eating or drinking was made in a lab. So stay away from those things. And then finally, again, with the exercise is I try to set myself a goal. During Ramadan, I set myself a small goal. My goal is every other day to do 50 squats. So I do 25. I do it while I'm watching TV. I do it while I'm talking to my husband, just randomly. After iftar, every other day, I just try to remind myself to stop what I'm doing and just do 25 squats, hold, do 25 more. Take a little break, go and get you some water. And it feels little, but it'll start to build up. Then I like to do side bends. And that's just where you reach all the way and it gets up in here and you reach all the way 1, 2, 25 times. You reach as high, far off. Now that's going to get your torso and your back. That's all that. I do 25, stretch as far as I can. Breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth. Take a pause. Do 25 more every other day. Start there. That's what I do. And then during the year outside of Ramadan, and if I really want to hit the core-ish problems that I have, we can't avoid the good old-fashioned exercise. Now, this is a killer. This is so old. This is an ab glider. But sisters, I just say all this to say that being healthy is not convenient. Being healthy is not easy. Eating healthy is not convenient and easy, and neither is the physical exercise and workout. Just keep it simple. Keep it very simple. Give yourself baby steps, and then reward yourself. That's what I'm trying to do. If I'm able to keep up at least the first 2 weeks and I may have failed already. I have to look because I try to keep track of it, of doing my just 50 squats, 50 side bends. That's it. If I'm able to do that for every other day for at least 2 weeks, I can give myself like a little reward. And don't reward yourself with poison. Don't buy yourself a bag of flaming hot chips and that's your reward, or some donuts. That's going backwards. Reward yourself with something else. Buy yourself something nice, you know, even if it's a little ring or whatever, you know, treat yourself, but don't poison yourself. So inshallah, something that I share can help you. And please look into the benefits of fresh lemons, apple cider vinegar, cinnamon, honey, raisins, oatmeal, black seed, what else? Sofrito, which is just your fresh, I don't do frozen, not frozen, fresh vegetables. And I know it's not easy. Everyone doesn't live in California, Southern California, where this is like the mecca of organic living, and everywhere you look it's a farmer's market. You know, I understand that. And even if you are at the mercy of the frozen vegetables, that's okay. Bismillah, right? Everything is Bismillah. However, just be conscious and be purposeful. Don't look at what you're eating as this is boring and this is bland. Look at it. It's just fuel. You know, not to say we can enjoy our food, but if our intention is to be healthy and to keep our minds sharp and to get the most, especially during the month of Ramadan, is we need this fuel to get us to the finish line, inshallah. Inshallah, your fast is going well. May Allah accept. Assalamualaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.